Guys, we're back. We are going to be focusing on the face and neck lymphatic drainage session today. You can use this on yourself or your clients if you're licensed, and it's really easy to do. So I hope you love it and follow along. Right, so you always want to start at the clavicle area, otherwise known as the collarbone. You really want to open up the lymphatic drainage sites and lymph nodes in here. So we're just going to kind of rub and open these drainage sites so that the lymphatic fluid can drain properly when we move to the face. If we don't open these up, then the fluid cannot drain properly. So this is super important to open this up first and foremost whenever you're doing any kind of lymphatic drainage. You want to do this about 12 times. And again, it is a lighter pressure. It's not a super deep pressure. So you just do a lighter pressure. Okay, when that's opened up, we are going to move to the forehead. I'm going to do a light pressure, just like this, towards the ears. The drainage sites in the ears, the drainage sites in the face are towards the ears. So you want to do this about 12 times as well. Going towards the ears. You'll also want to open up the nodes around the ears. So you just kind of want to rub here lightly just to stimulate and open up those lymphatic drainage sites and nodes. About 12 times. Okay, and when you're done with that, you'll just continue to move down the face and lightly move the fluid towards the ears. And you'll move down the face like this as well. When you get to the jaw, you'll want to move up a little bit towards the ears. You can also do this a little slower as well. If you want to give the client a more relaxing experience, you can do it a little bit slower. Now we're going to drain everything from the face down through the neck to the drainage site where the collarbone is. We're moving everything down towards the collarbone and into the crease of the shoulder here. We're going to go ahead and switch and do the other side. Lymphatic drainage will also help with acne and any kind of puffiness in the face. It'll help with puffiness. I definitely have issues with puffiness under the eyes. So if I don't do my facial lymphatic drainage every day, you'll definitely see it in my face. And again, the pressure is very light. Don't want to press too deep, otherwise you'll close the lymphatic drainage channels. So it does have to be a pretty light pressure. And we're just moving the fluid down towards the clavicle so it can drain properly out of the system through the urine. And we're hitting this point right above the shoulder here as well. And that is our face and lymphatic drainage for today. Thank you guys for following along. Hi guys, we're back. And today we're focusing on the back lymphatic drainage, otherwise known as prone position. So it's very easy and simple. Again, we're just going to be following the major drainage sites of the body. We're going to be pushing and pulling the lymph towards the major drainage sites. And again, the major drainage sites are the armpits and the hip area, the front of the hips. So there's a ton of lymphatic drainage and lymph nodes in the armpits and the hips. So that's how the body naturally flushes and detoxes the system. So we're going to start from the midline and we're going to go up. Go ahead and place the client's arm out to the side so you can go ahead and get into the axillary armpit area. Again, the pressure is very light. We're just pushing and moving any excess lymph to the major drainage sites. It's very simple, very easy, very relaxed. Do not use lotion for this. Do it on dry skin so you can actually get the full effect. We're pushing, pulling, and moving the lymph towards the armpits so it can drain out naturally through the urine. Same thing with the back of the arms. Just push and pull up towards the armpit. Now, midline down, we're going to push and pull towards the major drainage sites of the lower body. I'm going to come around and do this side now. Light pressure, pushing, pulling the fluid down towards the natural drainage sites. The client will have to use the restroom and urinate a lot after the session because the body is expelling excess fluid and waste through the urine. I'm going to now do this side, midline up towards the armpits. There are many different techniques and philosophies around lymphatic drainage. I use the techniques that work best for me and my clients and where I see the best results. So if you're watching this video and you're thinking to yourself, well, I've seen other techniques, this doesn't look like the technique that I was taught or I saw. Yes, that's because there's a lot of different perceptions and techniques on lymphatic drainage. I use the techniques that work the best for me and my clients. Another thing that's really important is a lot of people mistake lymphatic drainage with body sculpting. Lymphatic drainage and body sculpting are two completely separate things. I am going to create another video of just body sculpting, and you're going to see how body sculpting is properly done. But lymphatic drainage is not body sculpting. It does help the body cut fluid and look more lean and thinner because it gets rid of excess fluid from the body. Yes, that's true. But a true body sculpting session is quite different, and I will be demonstrating that in a different video. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for the upper body. We are going to move down towards the lower body. All right, guys, we're focusing on the lower body of the legs. And it's basically just the same thing. We're just lightly pushing, pulling, and moving fluid to the drainage sites. Now, the back of the knees here, this is a minor drainage site. So this is in fact a drainage site, but it's not considered a major drainage site. We do want to work on this for a little, give this a little bit extra attention, kind of open it up. I'm stimulating and opening up this minor drainage site by just lightly rubbing it in circular motions, waking it up so it can do its job and function, which is to eliminate excess fluid. I go all the way down to the ankles. You want to kind of get around the ankle bone areas because there is some fluid around here, especially if a client has swollen ankles. You'll want to really focus and stimulate the ankle area. You can rub lightly back and forth like this with your fingers spread so the ankle bone is right in the middle there. This is really stimulating and waking up the lymph nodes in the ankle area. It's really good for patients with swollen feet and ankles. We really want to wake this area up here. Again, I'm using a lighter pressure, not too deep. And we're just lightly going up. We're going to continue to move up to the major drainage site, the inguinal node area, which is in the front of the hips. And you'll want to do this on both legs. I feel like you guys get the picture, and I don't feel like I need to do both legs. I'll lightly just go all the way down, lightly, all the way up to the hip area. Do some light strokes. And you'll definitely want to do this on both sides for your clients or yourself. It's going to be hard for you to reach the back of your legs yourself. I do have some tools that I'll be showing you guys in the next video where you can do self massage and self lymphatic drainage. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching.